How we doing, Chicago? You guys having a good time so far?
Yeah.
That was exciting. I said, are you guys having a good time so far? Well, you have 24 more minutes to work on that right there. Because I will let you know, my crowd last night at 7 o'clock was half as many people and twice as loud. But you've got 24 minutes to completely erase my memory of last night. Holy cow. My name is Chris Tice. I'm the Director of Competition for the XDL National Championship Series. We're the only points championship series in the world for street fight freestyle. So we bring all the best riders from all across the world. We bring them right here to the US and put them through 10 weeks of competition. At the end of that 10 weeks of competition, we name our XDL Cup champion, aka the best street freestyle rider in the world. And we brought 2 of our top 5 athletes from the past season with us right here to Chicago. And they're going to come out and entertain you guys in a couple of minutes. But first, I know all of you have these magical devices called cellular telephones, iPads, and cameras. Now throughout this demo, when you guys take those pictures, we just ask if you post them up to Facebook and Twitter that you tag us. Now, if you have that confused look on your face and you don't understand what Facebook and Twitter is, you're probably a current and active member of the AARP. Yeah, there's a couple of you out there that just got really red in the face. Sorry, ma'am. Ask those kids next to you. Just when you post those pictures, just please tag us. And you can tag us at XDL Show, you can tag us at motorcycle shows, and you can tag me because I'm kind of a big deal. Just in case you haven't figured that out yet. And you can tag me at Chris Tice 49. But enough of me talking. You guys ready for some high-speed motorcycle action? So you guys are ready for some slower speed motorcycle action? Okay, we'll work on that. We're going to bring our first athlete out right now, making the trip all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. He's riding that white factory Hailsum GT 650. He is the 2-time Section 14A Southwest Atlanta YMCA Beach Volleyball Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Josh Borney. You know, Josh, it's a little bit different up here than those sunny beaches of Atlanta. How are you coping with this weather?
It is extremely difficult to come back and see all of this snow. As he talks about these beaches of Atlanta, right, folks? Maybe we should look at a map sometime. But like he said, he's kind of a big deal. He can say what he wants. My name is Josh Borney. I'm a professional freestyle athlete traveling around the world. You know, I totally hate my job riding motorcycle every day. But I want to thank you all for coming out today. I want to thank the Progressive International Motorcycle Shows for bringing our XDL series here. I'm ready to do some wheelies today and have some fun action on this Hailsum GT 650. It is the only V-twin in the XDL competition series. You can actually check out their full 2013 lineup over there at Randy's Cycles within the demo display area. Yeah. I'm better at twisting the throttle. I don't like to talk loud on the mic. Are you guys ready to have a good time today, though? You're getting a little bit better. I think the 11 o'clock show is a little bit more awake, but let's get this thing rolling.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Borney. Now our next athlete, he started with us in Atlanta as well. We've been on the whole tour together. We went up and down the West Coast, all the way across to the East Coast, and now we've been circling throughout the Midwest. He's actually writing a big blog that you can check out of all of his adventures on at motorcycleshows.com. Ladies and gentlemen, traveling 20,000 miles in 16 weeks in a white van with no windows, a small little puppy, and a big box of candy. Put your hands together for Aaron White. You know, I kind of dig your little Gravedigger entrance, flying through like a superhero with your American flag helmet, screaming out America.
Whatever makes us feel better at the beginning of the show, right, everybody? My name is Aaron White. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I drove around since November with the IMS tour in my van with windows. That part's not true. and a small puppy and candy. So anyways, I'm blogging about my adventures, the people I meet, such as yourself, the food I eat, the places I go, the trouble I find. You can check that blog out at motorcycleshows.com. You can follow my social media at Aaron Dwight, hashtag Aaron Dwight, Facebook is Aaron Dwight, aarondwight.com/Aaron Dwight. I think you guys get the picture. We're going to get this started with some basic competition-style format adventures, in which I will most likely beat Josh Morty mercilessly every time in front of his parents who drove out here from Alabama. I'm sorry guys, it's going to happen. What I need from all of you is a lot of noise, because at the end it's going to be a freestyle jam session where we put everything together. We're not going to ride if you guys don't make any noise. Is that a deal? Alright, fair enough, let's get started.
One more time here, XDL Street Gym athletes this weekend. Josh Morty and Aaron Dwight. Now we're going to give these guys a couple of seconds to check out our surface. You can see how shiny this floor is. This floor is very slick and slippery. We've actually sprayed grip here around the whole floor. That's where these guys are going to find their traction in. But it still gets a little bit sketchy out there at times. And you're going to see why these are two of some of the best motorcycle athletes in the world. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the street bike freestyle, we're going to start you guys off nice and easy, what we like to call our Stunt 101. It's the evolution of the wheelie. These guys are going to start off with some of the most basic tricks, and every time they make a pass back and forth, they're going to do something that's a little bit harder than the trick before them. We're going to start you right at ground zero, and we're going to take you to where we are, and where we're headed in street bike freestyle. But first, I need you guys to make a lot of noise, stomp your feet, clap your hands, and yell at your neighbors here. Let's go, because Aaron Dwight's going to start us out right now. And our evolution of the wheelie, as he takes off into a big sit down, going all the way across the floor. And he'll get down on the far end, he'll take it, Josh Morty. Josh buzzing up that big aisle, son, coming all the way down, tucking behind the gas tank. Aaron Dwight coming back down. You see Aaron Dwight standing up, waving the hand around like he just don't care. When you see those hands in the air, put yours together, because there goes Josh Morty jumping all over that aisle, son. Aaron Dwight on the tank, clutching it up, going for a big high chair. Now watching where he's going. That'll bring out Josh Morty with the big heel clicker. He's all over that bike. Flicking heels from the seat to the tank. Aaron Dwight coming in hot. Josh Morty in the front tire. Both riders down into the corners. Rolling nice and tall on the front tires. They're going to head back down the other direction. This time, both riders. Josh Morty in our Red Bull Arch. Aaron Dwight down to the far side. Both riders up on the rear tire. Aaron Dwight in the middle. Josh Morty riding around. Morty taking the hand out. He wants to hear you guys make some noise. Aaron Dwight with a big extension. Both these guys trying to avoid all these pillars right in the middle of this riding surface as they go round and around. Aaron Dwight taking the hand out. Dwight to the right. Josh Morty still all over the place. Manhandling that aisle stop. Move that hand up. Big extension. Now that was just our introduction. That was our evolution of the wheelie. So we're going to bring all those tricks back a little bit later, and we're going to show you our XDL Cup and the art of freestyle. But first, one of our biggest events throughout the weekend is our K&N Circle Challenge. We take these two riders and we put them head to head. On my mark, they're going to clutch up under the rear tire. They're going to come flying over towards our barricades. Now, hopefully before they hit the barricades, they'll start spinning in circles like you just saw. First person to 10 wins. Now, we need a little bit of help from you guys because I can't walk, talk, and count at the same time. So everybody right here, all the way down to the wall, you guys need to count as loud as you can for Josh Morty. So every time he goes around, it's 1, 2, and hopefully you can figure out the rest all the way up to 10. Hopefully. Right here again, all the way back down into the corner. So far this weekend, you guys have been the loudest and most accurate when it comes to counting. Please do not disappoint my friend Aaron Dwight. He's very, very ugly when he's mad. Ladies and gentlemen, put those hands together and make some noise. We're going to start both these guys off with our K&N Circle Challenge. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Both riders up on the rear tire. Aaron's White coming around a little bit earlier. Let's see if Josh can catch up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Aaron White, spinning like a top, still going around. Aaron. I was standing way over there in front of all of Josh's fans, as you can never hear them count, and most of them can't make it past 5 anyways. The Orange Brigade over here was screaming so loud that they drowned it out. 75 adults over there.
Let's hear it for public school systems. You guys are counting so loud, I heard you over Josh's bike, which is incredible. You guys are the best crowd we've had all day. We're just getting warmed up. We got another event here that Josh is probably going to lose. Sorry, Mom and Dad, it's going to happen. And then we're going to ram through the freestyle, which is going to get exponentially greater than anything you've ever seen in your entire life, and make the lives of the children who will come after you. So stick with us.
One more time, the winner of our K&N Circle Challenge, Aaron White. Like Aaron said, we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to do a head-to-head drag race, but there's a little bit of a twist to it. Both these riders are going to clutch up on that rear tire. And when they get down towards these cones, they're going to have to turn around 180 degrees and head all the way back down past our finish line. Sounds pretty easy, but you can see how small this area is, and it gets very, very NASCAR-esque down on this end. I know sometimes Josh Borney likes to think he's the Ricky Bobby of the XDL Street Gym, but we'll see how far he can twist those throttle cables. So put your hands together, Chicago, because we're going to start these guys out, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Josh with a little bit of the lead coming in. Aaron's White right behind him. Both riders coming around the cones, but it's going to be Josh Borney rounding the corner, holding on to it, and barely edging out in front of Aaron's White. You know, I kind of feel like you brought your parents with to the show, so Aaron is obligated to give you at least one win this weekend.
Ooh, that's harsh. It's starting out kind of rough here. I don't know. My old girl here, she's getting ready to get fired up and rip it down here for this freestyle jam action. What do you guys say? Ryan, you get the crazier we're going to get, so let's get full throttle right now.
Hi, Mom. She's not even paying attention. Look at, she's checking out Aaron White over there. She's not even looking at you. One more time, Josh Borney, winner of our Yamaha Generators Wheelie Race. Now, Josh, there's a moment in every man's life where he has to redeem himself in front of his parents. And in your case, about 1,000 people. We're going to start our XDL Cup right now, and Josh is going to come out first. We're going to give him 30 seconds to get warmed up. Josh, you have 30 seconds to show Chicago what you're made of. Chicago, help Josh out. Make him look good in front of his family, because he's got 30 seconds, and he's taking off with a big one-handed and no-hander all the way down to the doors. He'll come back down, this time up in a big stoppie, rolling all the way into the arch. And again, this time standing up, hooking the left hand, taking the throttle hand off the bike, waving it around like he just don't care. Still going, just driving that V-twin all over this arena. You can see the big smile inside of that fly helmet. Josh is having a good time out there. So put your hands together with a big rally song. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Borney and his warm-up. This is what dreams are made of, Aaron White. We're going to send out Aaron White for his 30-second warm-up. So you guys make some noise and get back behind Aaron White as he takes off all the way down to the floor end with the big coaster. And again, rolling in with another big stoppie, taking both feet off. He'll round the corner, coming all the way around. Aaron's way around to the corner, jumping up onto the tank. And again, around to the corner, Aaron's way clutching up into a big foot in trunk circle. He's taking the hands out. Put your hands together. Taking the throttle hand out. Just using the idle from that Kawasaki to bring him around and around. And again, now heading back down, right in the middle of the surface. You see him around the front tire. And he'll come back in as well. I told you guys, we do our XDL Cup, and that's where we find our XDL champion, aka the best street freestyle rider in the world. But we're going to give you a quick little rundown of that right now. We have our panel of celebrity judges. Judges, step forward, raise your cards in the air, nice and high, so the crowd can see. As you can see, we've trained them in how to pay attention and follow directions.
Anthony.
Anyways, these three judges are going to judge our two riders on 3 different categories. They're going to judge them on difficulty. Are the tricks they do difficult? Is their whole overall run difficult? They're going to do execution. Do they execute those tricks or just do them halfway? And the final category is overall. Overall is all about flow, aggression, speed, showing off to the crowd, and showing off in front of the judges. Did you just slide that judge a 20? You've got your wife and your homie over there as the judges. I feel like this couldn't be any more rigged than American Idol if we tried. So we're going to give these guys 1 minute, and we're going to bring them back to our judges. We've got both riders tied. Josh with the win of the Yamaha Generators Billy Race, and Dwight with the win in our K&N Circle Challenge. Josh, you've got 1 minute on the clock. Get out there, you got to pin it to win it. Chicago, make some noise for Josh Borney as he gets that high sum fired up. He's got 1 minute on our clock. You see him wasting no time as he grabs a fistful of throttle and front brake, bringing the high sum all the way around. Big 180 degrees right back up on the rear tire. And flying all around this arena with the hand out, brushing the dirt off the Shinko tires. Chicago, make some noise. That's right, don't forget, if you like what you see, a lot of you get, the wild and crazier these guys are going to get. Josh Gordy just kicking all over the place, yelling and screaming and kicking. Still coming around, taking a throttle hand off again, pulling onto it one-handed. You can see him as he takes off back down to the far corner, jumping all the way up on top of the seat. Looking sketchy, but he's going for it. And again, coming in for another big stop, he full feet up, coming all the way around. Josh definitely wants this win with the big foot trick, jumping all the way back up to the tank. And again, coming in for a big stoppie. You see him losing a little bit of traction. We mentioned it, this floor is really slick, but you see him being able to recover from it as he brings it in for a big spreader circle all over the high zone. And again, Josh is taking off all over the place on that bike, coming in for the big stall at the barricades. And he's going to ride all the way down into the corner. Coming in with the big all over the place down to our Red Bull arch. And again, this time going all the way around backwards. Now watching where he's going. He'll come in for another big stoppie, rolling nice and tall, all the way to the arch. I think that's his cheering section right there. He's going to head back down the other far end, and again with the big one-handed stoppie. And again, coming all the way down to our judges. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Josh. I think that's a little bit different than how you wanted to get off that bike, but, well, judges, what do you have to say about that? Judges with a 9, a 9, and a 9, coming in for a big 27. But most importantly, you can see all you young kids out there right now, you see this gentleman right here, professional athlete, covered in head to toe in gear, getting up and walking away. Things do happen, and you can see right here the testament of the safety measures we go through.
This is what they call research and development for fly racing here. What do you guys say so far?
Yeah.
We're letting it all hang loose out here, folks. The surface gets a little bit crazy sometimes. Sometimes it's sticky, sometimes it's slick, but we're having a good time. How about you?
One more time for Josh Borney. I don't know if you're going to quite have the exit strategy that Josh had, but all you have to do is beat that 28 and you're going to be the winner of our XDL Cup. So Chicago, put your hands together because here comes Aaron White. And Aaron White not wasting any time, jumping all over the place with a big spreader on the tank. And he's going to turn it around, bring it back down. And he's up on the front tire as well, rolling all the way deep into our Red Bull arch. And again, clutch up into another big C-center circle, bringing it around to the right. You can hashtag swipe right there as he continues around with that big extension with the flamingo circle. And he keeps it moving, showing you why he's our K&N Circle Challenge winner. And coming in all the way down to the barricades, he'll spin it back around. This time jumping all the way up into a big surfer and transferring up both feet on top of the tank. Coming back down again, this time rolling a nice big zombie all the way right up into the barricades. He's going to clutch it up from there. This time bringing it back around to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron White with a big high chair circle. Just going round and around. Keep it going for Aaron White as he sets it down. Barely able to hold on to it. And he'll bring it around, whipping the bike around, jumping the whole bike in the air. He'll go for it again. You see him getting that full bike almost a foot in the air. This time clutching it down. You can see him bring it around to the left. Chicago, put those hands together. Aaron White's about to take both of his off. He's locking it in, taking the hands off. He'll bring it back around down to the barricade. And again, up on the front tires, he rolls all the way deep into the corner. And right back around and give him another big up. Get the whole bike in the air. Aaron White having some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Aaron White. So, judges, was that better than Josh Borney's round? Will you score Aaron White with a 10? 110, another 10, and a 10. Aaron White taking the 30. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for our XDL Street Jam team. We want to give a big thank you out to the Progressive International Motorcycle Shows. We invite all of you guys to come over and join us right below this Progressive banner with Flo's picture on it. We're going to have both of these athletes out here signing autographs. They've got some posters for you. They love taking pictures, kissing hands, and shaking babies. So please, come one, come all, and join us for our little meet and greet, and we'll get that underway in a couple of minutes. Also want to say thank you guys very much for coming out again, and we hope to see you guys at our 4 p.m. show. And don't forget, you can purchase your XDL merchandise right over at the Bike Styles booth. And you can see the flag flying in the air straight to our Rebel Arch over here. And you can check out that. They've got all the kid sizes, women's sizes, adult sizes, hoodies, t-shirts. And once again, we want to thank you guys for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the show. And don't forget, we're going to have our meet and greet coming up in a couple of minutes, right below the banner with Flo and Progressive on it. And And we'll see you guys over there in just a brief second.